We are headed to Northern Rockies Outfitters in Cascade, Montana. Rich Birdsell is an outfitter. He owns Northern Rockies Outfitters here in Montana. He's a big reason why I started doing these veteran hunts, because he offered that very first hunt to me that I took Bo Reichenbach on. And it went so well. We had such an incredible hunt that he said, hey, if you find another veteran that you'd like to bring over, we can definitely make room for him. Again, I called up Bam from Wishes and I said, I've got another hunt at Northern Rockies Outfitters. Who do you know could use some mountain time? And he's like, oh, I got your guy. And that guy's name is Dom Dilla. Dom was a Marine. He's super positive. He's just got the best attitude. And I knew that he would appreciate getting into the mountains and trying to notch that elk tag. Right now, more than ever before in our country, these stories need to be heard.
Doesn't get any better than this right here.
Just drop this ball. Being with guys like you have just made my life so much richer. Thank you.
Our responsibility as citizens is to make their sacrifice worth it and live our lives that way.
I can't feel my toes.
Neither can I. It's okay.
This is awesome, man.
When I'm out in nature, it helps me just become me again.
I'm a little scrapper too.
We didn't do it because we were hating those guys in front of us. We were doing it because we loved those guys beside us.
I was the only person to ever step on an IND that size and live.
Their stories have literally changed my life. Well, we just got to camp here and we have Dom with his brand new 28 Nosler. He of course shot it at home, but we're gonna see how it does and perform out here on the Montana prairie, kind of, with Jay the guide. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try really hard not to just sit here and glass for elk, but we already have some right up here. A lot of people might not be aware of the Air Armor Tech bags. Not only do we travel with them, but they make really good shooting benches. Have at her.
My name's Davila. I live in Salt Lake City. I grew up in Chicago as a child. I joined the Marine Corps in November 2006. I was stationed in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina with 2nd Battalion, 8th Marines, where I was a machine gunner on 2 guns for 2 deployments.
Did you hunt before Wishes?
I did a few hunts prior to Wishes, but not much. Like, I grew up in Chicago, so everything was in Wisconsin. And my uncle would go hunt, and I didn't do anything until I got out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. And now it's just like, it's all I want to do. Be out here doing stuff, so it's fun.
That's awesome.
I enjoy every bit of it.
The 28 Nosler is all sighted in, and we're gonna go back to camp, grab some hot dinner, and get up early. What time do we have to get up, Jay? 5. Early morning, but early bird gets the elk.
Let's do it. Ready for some food? Here we go.
Oh my gosh, an amazing chicken dinner. Red potatoes, green beans. I'm speechless. We've literally been out here 10 minutes. We've got a few cows and 6 or 7 bulls.
They're all heading back up.
These bulls are working their way up this ridge, so we're gonna let them go up that ridge, and we're gonna watch where they go into the timber, and then we're gonna go set up on them this afternoon.
I can't tell you how exciting it is to finally be on this hunt with Dom. We've been planning it for, 8 months. And opening morning, here we are, Northern Rockies Outfitters, and we have 6 bulls working their way up the hayfield. They're gonna, like Jay said, go up into the timber, and then depending on what ridge, what direction they go, make a play. But not until he checks this other basin, which usually holds a nice herd too. So we've got lots of action here opening
not
morning.
A bad deal. We're barely out of the parking lot. We're already seeing bulls everywhere, so
it's awesome.
It should be a good week. Our truck rolled over the same crater that we hit a week prior. It was lights out from there. just kind of couldn't really figure out why everything was black and didn't understand what was going on. At that moment, I was being tossed through the air, I guess. I landed 30 meters from the truck or so, maybe a little closer. The whole turret was next to me. I couldn't understand why I wasn't in the truck anymore. It took a few seconds, finally realized that we had been hit. Looked down, my right leg was basically on the ground still as I was trying to move. My left leg, I just couldn't feel, couldn't move. I remember waking up in the hospital, my leg was gone. I kind of already figured it was gonna happen. It looked pretty mangled. They told me that it was, at least it was below the knee. And at that time I had no clue what that even meant. And I got lucky.
There's a herd on that back hillside, pretty far away. We're gonna sneak up around there and take a look. You can just see their bodies in the sun. Do you see any bulls?
Yeah, acorns, that's it.
Walked into Ultimate CrossFit in North Carolina the end of 2012, and the rest is history. After I did one workout, I knew that's all I wanted to do. It just changed fitness for me in general, and from there it really changed my life. Our hike to our first vantage point wasn't terrible. We got up there, I think it was maybe 1.5 miles or so, and pretty smooth terrain.
We got that herd across the way that's mostly cows and a raghorn and a spike. But he's gonna make sure there's the other bigger bulls we saw this morning that he can't put his glasses on. I spotted these 2 bulls way up there. All I could see was blonde body. I couldn't even see rack. And after Jim and Jay got on the spotter and the long lens, I guess one is a slammer, and they've bedded down. And then all of a sudden we're sitting here talking and I could just see movement in the sunny field below us, and out come 3 other bulls. And at first we're having a discussion of what a raghorn is, a young bull, 3.4 point. And then all of a sudden I threw my glass up again. I'm like, wait. The third one's actually really nice. He's really wide.
So I'm thinking we're gonna get up in the valley and we're gonna set where we can watch the east facing slope and the west facing slope, whichever way they come out. And those other 2 bulls might feed down tonight and feed out onto this ridge at the same time with that herd, so.
I like it.
The hike to our second point, I can't say was as enjoyable. I think it was only maybe 2 miles, but the elevation and the terrain got a little funky, and just getting to an incline, it broke me down the first day, to be honest.
We're in that pit that's gotten so windy up at this top here. We're gonna get a little bit lower tonight. We think those 3 bulls that fed over might come out from this bottom down here. Being that it's the first day, we're gonna set up lower and just kind of see what we see, but these bulls could come filtering out tonight. So let's move position down there.
All right.
We got 2 bulls up here that we were watching earlier. One's bedded down, the other one's up, just moving around a little bit. They're about 1 mile above us. So we definitely out of shot range, but pretty cool to see still.
I think we're gonna pack it in for the night. This wind's killing us right now. They're pretty bedded down. They haven't moved since we saw them earlier. Janet's calling it, saying that the lights, bueno so far, or for now. And we'll be back here tomorrow morning, ready to go at it and take them down.
It's day 2. We are halfway up the mountain to our lookup point from last night. Unfortunately, we're dealing with a lot of rain and fog and cold temperatures. Totally what a difference a day makes. Luckily, the wind's not too bad yet, and hopefully it'll stay down, but you never know. It's hunting. You gotta deal with whatever the weather gives you. And we're giving Dom the full Montana experience.
If it's not raining, you're not training, is what they say, right?
Oh, I like that. If it ain't raining, you ain't training.
Got out here this morning and it is snowing. It started off as rain and now it's just dumping on us. We've had to start a fire just to keep warm.
but spirits are high. Hopefully we'll see an elk soon. Our guy Jay just spotted 2 bulls about 1,000 meters or so away. We're gonna try and make a move up to them and take a shot. Right now, they're just laying down. One of them's laying down. The other one's kind of just hanging out in the back. They were feeding a little bit. Weather's still pulling in here, so we don't know if they're gonna be moving too much. So we're gonna try and make a move on them, hopefully get a little bit closer, be able to get in rifle range.
Through the grace of God, we were able to see those same bulls.
The 2 bulls up here. One of them's a pretty good one. We're gonna move up through the timber and try to find an open spot in the timber across the canyon. Take a cross canyon shot at him, man.
It's lightly snowing now, not bad, but we're gonna get warmed up going uphill.
Yeah, already dropping layers.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
So once we got up to our spot again, the closest bull was 540 yards out. The bull we wanted was about 602 yards out. And we're laying up there, and I'm in the prone. I've got him inside. I've got the zoom up to 20, and my leg cramps up. Trying to be quiet. My leg's just killing me. My hamstring's just tight. And Jana's trying to rub it. I'm trying to get it out, and it just won't help. And he's about to get up. I lay down, bump the rifle. The scope is some other part of the mountain. So I had to zoom out, zoom back in, get him in sight while I'm being told that this bull's getting ready to take off, like you need to go. Start controlling my breathing, and this guy just looks huge. There's no way I can miss this, but obviously still nervous. Did I get him? Did I get him?
Dude!
Yes!
102 yards! I'm so excited.
Bigger bull was at 602, and all of a sudden the wind started picking up, and Jay brought the 33 Nosler out. It's got a 225 grain Akibon, moving stronger than a 160, so we decided to swap out guns.
That rifle is nice. 33 did not kick.
Now you gotta buy a 33,
yeah,
see?
Yeah.
You just gotta get the collection of Noslers.
Yeah, sounds good.
That is pretty awesome.
Thank you you guys so much. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so thrilled. I can't wait to get over there. It's gonna take us a little bit.
Yeah. It was only 602 yards from the bull, but the terrain was not forgiving. We had steep slope down and a steep slope uphill, and it took us a little over an hour to get to him and through this thick timber, climbing up just crazy degrees of elevation and mountains, and it was rough. It was really rough.
We're almost there.
Most exciting part, end zone's in sight.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about.
I think he's pretty good. Yeah. Wow.
Look at that.
Gosh.
Get in there by him.
Just found himself a tree and laid out.
Look at that boy. This is what it's all about.
This thing is nice. Massive beast.
Isn't it so amazing to be up on him? Like,
yeah, you see him in a scope, 20 zoom, and he looks massive. And then you get up on him, and it looks like a movie prop. It just looks unreal. Thank you guys so much.
we're gonna gut him out right here, slide him down a little bit further down to the creek, quarter him up there, and then Check them out.
Vortex has really hooked it up with a beautiful sight. Nosler gave me an amazing rifle. Cryptek for their awesome pattern and their great camouflage, which is for warriors. And Jana, I can't thank you guys enough.
It's about living.